Have you ever heard of a princess who didn't wait for a prince, but instead single-handedly saved her entire kingdom from being wiped off the map? This isn't a fairy tale, it's the powerful, true story of Princess Inikpi of the Igala Kingdom. Long ago, the mighty Igala Kingdom in ancient Nigeria faced its greatest threat. A fierce war was brewing with the neighboring Benin Kingdom, a conflict so intense that it was known as the Igala War. The Benin army was vast and powerful, and the Igala people were terrified. Their homes, their families, their very existence was on the line. Idah, the king of Igala and Inikpi's father, was desperate. He consulted the oracle, the divine priests, searching for any solution, any glimmer of hope. The oracle's proclamation was chilling. The gods demanded the ultimate sacrifice to protect the kingdom. The only way to ensure victory and save the Igala people was to offer the king's most beloved daughter, the beautiful and intelligent Princess Inikpi. Can you imagine the heartbreak? The king was devastated. He loved his daughter more than anything. The thought of sacrificing her was unbearable. For days, he hid the terrible prophecy, hoping for another way. But Princess Inikpi was no ordinary princess. She noticed the dark cloud of sadness hanging over her father and the entire palace. She approached him, her heart full of concern, and gently asked what was troubling him. With a heavy heart, the king confessed the oracle's grim decree. The kingdom needed her to make a sacrifice no one should ever have to make. Now, what do you think most people would do? Run, hide, plead for their life? Not Inikpi. Her love for her people was immeasurable. She saw the fear in their eyes and understood the weight of the crowd. Without hesitation, she looked at her father and agreed. She would do it. She would give her life to save her kingdom. On the appointed day, Princess Inikpi, adorned in her finest royal attire, walked with incredible courage towards the great river Niger. She wasn't dragged or forced, she led the procession. Her personal maids, so loyal they refused to live without her, chose to join her in this final act of bravery. As she stood at the riverbank, she turned to her people one last time, her voice clear and strong, assuring them that her sacrifice would bring them peace and safety. Then, she was buried alive near the river's edge, a willing offering to protect her homeland. The story goes that when the invading Benin army approached, they were met with a terrifying sight. The entire kingdom appeared to be engulfed in flames, a great fire burning so brightly that it seemed no one could have survived. Believing the land was already destroyed and cursed, the Benin soldiers turned back in fear, never to attack Igala again. The kingdom was saved, just as Inikpi had promised. Today, Princess Inikpi is not just a historical figure, she is a legend, a symbol of selfless love and ultimate sacrifice. A magnificent statue stands in her honor in Idah, Kogi State, a constant reminder of the young woman who held back death and saved her people. Her story teaches us that true royalty isn't about crowns and castles, it's about courage, love, and the willingness to put others before yourself. Thank you for watching. If you were moved by the incredible story of Princess Inikpi, please like this video and subscribe for more tales of forgotten heroes. See you next time.